Hi, this is John Keel, and I want to welcome you to part 2 of the WILDFIRE video training series. As I mentioned last week, this is the part 2 of a 25-part series. We'll be sending these out every week initially, and then these will be available either on the HealthSource, within the HealthSource marketing library, or we'll communicate other ways you can access this information for ongoing training. So what we're going to talk about in part 2 in the next several minutes is getting started with the WILDFIRE program. And we believe it's all about getting a quick start. Once you have submitted your application, your membership application to WILDFIRE, our mutual goal, and this is your goal and our goal, is to have your Google Plus Local and your other local search accounts verified, and we'll be talking more about that within the next 3 or 4 weeks, within the first 30 days. 30 days is a good goal. Now, how do we do that? And we've learned a lot over the last 3 years because we're now at the end of our 3rd year of working with HealthSource and the WILDFIRE program. One of the things that we learned, we need to be very proactive from our end in terms of getting your worksheet returned quickly. You'll be receiving a worksheet within 24 hours generally after we have received your application. And we'll initially send that out via email. But we also have a fairly extensive communication process with you that we'll be sending that via direct mail and also via fax. Our goal and your goal is to get that returned to us within 7 days. Our experience working with the several hundred HealthSource clinics is when we get those back within 7 days, that really increases the odds of things moving fast. If we don't get it back within 7 days, we will be in close communication with you to get that information back. Now, here's what the worksheet looks like. If you've already seen this, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But again, we'll send this to you as a email attachment, also direct mail and PDF. And you can see this is just basic information we need to get completed. Some important things, though. This says down here, office manager or alternate contact name and contact email. We have found that when the doctor are directly involved in the day-to-day stuff relative to WILDFIRE, things don't work as well. So presuming that you have a key contact person on your team, that's the person that we want to develop a close relationship with. Now, if that's a situation for you, just let us know and we'll work around that, because not every clinic, for example, has the same arrangement in terms of how people are used within the clinic. Other information here: hours of operation, methods of payment. You can see that. We do need your state license number because in some states that information has to be included online. You may already be aware of that. And then just some additional information down here. We also know that you have your HealthSource website, but do you have another website? Other distinguishing aspects of your business. Some places, Spanish or other languages are a second language. Written driving directions. Down here, cities and towns from which you normally draw patients. This may not be just where you're physically located. This is important because we'll use this information in your website, in the work that we do on your actual website, and also within your Google Plus Local account. If you need additional space, just feel free to attach a paper or a page or two to this form when you return it to us. In terms of what else happens, because we just don't sit back and do nothing while we're waiting for you to return your worksheet, we go ahead and request a separate call tracking number for you. That will ultimately be tied into your HSWorks call tracking system, where you'll be able to see all kinds of cool stuff. We'll record all those internet-based phone calls. So we also request that during the 7 days, so that hopefully we get your completed worksheet back. We've got your call tracking number, and things just start. At that same time, we'll also confirm the original keyword research we did going back 2 to 3 years for HealthSource, just to see if there are any things that have changed. Just since we did that original research. You may have a unique situation there. So that's really how things get started. The key is to get that worksheet returned to us within 7 days, and we'll get things started for you very fast. Thanks so much, and look forward to talking to you next time.